Guys, it's Ringmaster Ray. Hey, we're going to be filling up this album right here. We'll try to see how many we can get in it. This is the 1999 through 2008 District of Columbia Territory quarters there. So I am pretty excited. I still got to get the plastic sleeves put in, but this has the P, D, and S. So it has even the silvers. That's what I was looking for. Finally got me one picked up, so I'm pretty excited about that. It is a lot of quarters there, but we'll get it done. All right, so let me get these plastic sleeves put in and we'll get going. See you in a moment. All right, guys, let's load a few of these in that we've got prepared and ready here. So here is the Michigan right here, 2004. We'll get that put in. That is the clad. I do have some of the silvers. We're going to try to see how much we can fill up on this thing and get going there. So Michigan right there. This is going to be the Denver right there. So 2004. We'll get that one put in place right there. Next one I have right here is an Iowa, 2004. It is a Denver also. So we'll get that one put in its place. Here is Texas. That is going to be a Denver also. Let me grab my magnifying glass here. See if I can see a little better. Add a little more light. There we go. Yep, so that is definitely the Denver. We're going to get that put in right there in the Texas. And right here we have the Wisconsin. Too bad it doesn't have the low leaf or high leaf on it, because this one is a nice coin, but it is also the Denver, Wisconsin. And then I have a Florida right here, 2004 Florida. And it is also the Denver. All right, let me grab a few more. I'll be right back. All right, guys, the next set that we're going to be doing is the 2005. So I have a few more of the fives here that we'll get put in. So we have the 2005 California right there, and that one is a Philly. So we'll get that one put in the Philly spot. We do have the 2005 Denver also right here, California. And then we're going to move on to the Minnesota right here. And this one is a Denver also. And then we have a Kansas. Right there. And too bad it doesn't have the In God We Rust. That would be pretty cool. But that one is the Denver for Kansas. So let me find Kansas. There we go, Denver. I'll go right there. We do have the Oregon. This one right here is also a Denver. So I'm switching from one album to the other because this one actually had the proofs in it where the other album did not. So I did not like it. I like it all together. That's kind of just my preference. So we have West Virginia right there, Denver. And then we'll be moving into the 2006s here. Let's see if I have any more of these. That's an 8. Don't think I have any more of the 6s at the moment. Let me grab some more. I'll be right back. Right, now we're going to be moving to the 2006s here. We have one for Nevada that I have is the Denver. It's a Denver Minted Nevada right there. We have the Philly for Nebraska. And I have the P and the D for those. They're nice. Uncirculated. Or primarily almost uncirculated. Some of these came from uncirculated sets. Some of them came from coin roll hunting. Just pulling out some of the nicest ones that came out. Next we have Colorado. And we have the P and D for Colorado. So we'll get those put in. There we go. Got some Some nice ones there. Next, I only have one for Nebraska. That's going to be the Denver, or no, North Dakota, excuse me. Good, and then two for South Dakota. I have the Philly and the Denver for it. So we have those. Very, very cool. All right, so now we got some really good ones that I need to get put in for our 2006 set. I have some silver to put in. So let me grab those real quick. I'll be right back. So here we go. Here is a little bit nicer one here. This is the S. Right there, it is the clad. It is the Nevada 2006. It is a beautiful coin right there. So 2006 Nevada. This is going to be the clad S proof. I'll get that one put in right there. And then I have a silver proof that needs to go in. As you can see on the edge, beautiful silver coin right there. And that one is going to be South Dakota. So we're going to get that one put in. It's going to be the silver proof. That's seated. There we go. All right. I don't think I have any more 06s. Oh, yeah, I do found a California here, 05. So we'll back up because this is from an uncirculated set that I won, or partial. I'll be all right, guys. Got a few more here to go in the 2005s. So the first one we're going to go in is California. These are the clad, but they are beautiful proofs right there. So we're going to get these dropped in. Then we have Minnesota. Oops, can't be doing that. All right, beautiful cameos on these. Very nice coins. Next we have Oregon. S proof right there. And then we're gonna have the Kansas right there, S proof. Very beautiful coin. And lastly for that is gonna be the West Virginia. So move that up a little bit. There we go. That way you guys can see all of it. Piece of debris there. Got it. All right, got those put in. Got to kind of backtrack a little bit on dates because I just found those. Some beautiful, beautiful sets there. All right, so we've got the 05s. Now we've got the 06s. So let's head over to the 07s. Let me grab those and we'll get started on those. All right, so now we have, so I'm going from one album to the other. I'm just doing a transfer. So right here we have the 2007. That's the Denver of Montana. And let me check something here real quick. There we go. We're gonna go to Washington. This is the Philly for Washington. I can get that popped out. There we go. For Washington, Philly. We have Ohio, Denver, minted. These are all the kind of uncirculated quarters here. This one is a Denver also for Wyoming. You have Utah right there, and that one is the Denver. Okay, so the rest of those are 2008 on that sheet. We'll come back to those. Let me see if I've got some other 2007s that are going to go in here. Be right back. All right, guys, let's move on to the 2008. Those I have plenty of here, so we're going to take a look at those and get this filled up right here. So we're going to start out with Oklahoma. That is a pretty one right there. Came out of an uncirculated set. It almost looks like it was silver on the edge there, but it is definitely not. So we're gonna get that put into place. And that one is the Philly. And then we have the Denver for Oklahoma. right there. Let's get that put into place. There we go. New Mexico is next. I'm going to start on with the filly for it. This is my home state. This is where I grew up, is in New Mexico. There we go. And that one is the filly. Drop that in. Yep, so growing up in New Mexico was pretty cool. That's what kind of gave me my treasure hunting, spirit. My parents and I would go metal detecting when I was I was a little kid, and they had bought me one when I was about 10. We'd go to these old homesteads and I would find stuff. The other thing we would do, which we were pretty active in doing, is finding Native American artifacts. So I have lots and lots of Native American artifacts, and see, that one is the filly for Arizona. Kind of not paying attention to what I'm doing at the same time, but yeah, so we would go out and I would find camps, Indian camps, and we would surface hunt and find many arrowheads. Some of the places we did some digging, and for some of the camps that had been there from generation to generation and got deeper and deeper, with the artifacts getting older and older. So that was pretty neat. So this one is the filly right there for Alaska. And then we have the Denver for Alaska. So lots of stuff we came up with. My mom would have me carry the grinding stone, which normally for some of these grinding stones were like 75 pounds. And I had to hike about 2 miles with them back to the car to get them in the car, because she liked to have them at the house as kind of decorative pieces around her house. And so that was quite fun, trying to get all that, but worked out pretty well. And she's got probably about 5 or 6 of them that were really nice that we were able to bring back and kind of just save from, natural deterioration of them. And so we had a great time doing that. Every time I would find a perfect arrowhead, man, I'd jump up and down and scream. So I was so excited. Yeah, and then we had a great time, and so that was a lot of fun. So that's kind of what got me started even into coins and stuff, even at a young age. Let's see here. All of these are all Mint State 2. These came from an uncirculated, but those are duplicates. Let's check this one here. This is the 05. That was a duplicate. I have some 08s here, I believe. Got some 08s, Denver. And so those are Denver. These are all duplicates also of the 08s. So I have those duplicates. Let's check here. And we have another one for Hawaii. That is also a duplicate, because those are all outstanding and beautiful coins right there. The other thing that we're going to get put into it is the 08 silver. So I have the 08 silver right here. We'll get those put in, and I'll bring you right back. All right, guys, so we got these opened up. So we got the 2008, and there we go, Oklahoma, silver right there. So we'll get that one put right into its place. Kind of got it wonky there. There we go. Get it put in the way it's supposed to go, so it'll look nice. Then on the next one, we have New Mexico, right there. That is the silver proof. Arizona. And Alaska. And Hawaii. Awesome. All right, so let me get these put up, and I'll be right back as soon as we get some more coins. Right now we have the 2009s, so we'll get those transferred over. I'm gonna take the sleeve out. I guess that would help, or I did. All right, so if we have the 2009 right here, Guam. This one is the filly. And then we have the Denver right there. We'll jump over. I do have Puerto Rico, but I only have the Denver right there. Where is, oh, the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. Where is the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico? Here we go. Got it. Denver. Okay. Going right here for Puerto Rico. And we have Guam. Did I say Guam earlier? It was the District of Columbia was the other one, the very first one. I'm losing my mind here. So here's Guam. This one is definitely the Denver Mint. It's gonna go in right there. And then we have America Samoa, and I do have both of these. I have the Philly, and I have the Denver. So that page is emptied out. Awesome. All right, so I have a few more to put in. I'll be right back. All right, guys, got the silver set right here, all set for us. So we're gonna start out, let's go with the District of Columbia. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful coin right there. District of Columbia. Get that dropped in there. Very nice. We have Puerto Rico. Drop that one in there. And then we have the Northern Mariana. Let's see, let's go to Guam first. There we go. Kind of just go in order that I have them in. American Samoa. Bingo bango. Right there. And the Virgin Islands. And then we have the Northern Mariana right here. There we go, guys. All right, let me see if I got any more that we're going to be putting in this album, and we'll go from there.